flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you and good morning. Nice to see everybody here today. We've had an array of sunshine here for the last couple days, and I tell you what, it's been really, really nice. This is the Mahoning County Commissioners' regular board meeting, number 38. Today is Thursday, September 30th. Wow, the month is gone at 10:07 a.m. And before we get into public comments, Commissioners, we have a resolution here. And we have Tina Sikovich is here representing National Recovery Month that she made us aware and asked us to recognize it for the month of September. And we also have Mr. Picciarelli. So if I could ask either one of you or both to come up and say a few words, please.
Where do you want me to stand?
Oh, that's good. Wherever you're comfortable.
Good morning. My name is Tina Sikovich, and I am a member of this community in long-term sobriety. I want to thank the county commissioners for this opportunity to bring light to September being Recovery Month and the importance of recognizing the Recovery Month for mental health and substance use disorder. Because you know, there's a lot of people living in our community right now that are in recovery from both conditions, and they're productive members of society. And I think bringing awareness to this month and letting everyone know that we are here, we are providing resources to our community, and we do recover, and we can be productive members of our society.
Tina, where are you located now? Are you still at the church? I mean, work with recovery.
I work all over the city. I attend 12-step meetings in the city of Youngstown. So I'm pretty much all over the place. And then my current job also enables me to work with families with substance use disorder as well.
Good.
So I'm very active in it.
Yeah, I know you are.
Thank you.
Have been for many years.
Yeah, 17 and a half.
Yes, you have.
Thank you.
Carol, any comments?
No, I've known Tina for a lot of years when I was with the city all the way through, and different things that she was involved with Dwayne and community. So that's good. There's a lot, and there's more of it now because of the pandemic situation that we're in.
Yes.
We've created more.
Yeah, we've lost.
We haven't, but
The pandemic
COVID has.
pandemic has caused us to lose a lot of members of the recovery
Oh,
community. Our numbers are through the roof. Dwayne could elaborate on that.
it's
But yes,
terrible.
it is.
But thank God they have organizations like yours that will work with them and other organizations. So I
Thank you.
applaud you on that.
Thank you.
And you, Commissioner,
Sure, Dwayne.
congratulate Tina. It takes courage to stand up there. And, you know, we say recovery works, and people that recover work and pay taxes. So thank you. It's like I said, it takes courage, and every day, it's one day at a time. So
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you, Dwayne.
And Tina, we want to thank you for bringing this attention to us. It's a very serious issue, and bringing awareness that recovery is there, rehabilitation is there, that people are not hopeless, and whoever has an addiction problem should not be ashamed, should not be afraid. If you're hooked on drugs, you have an alcohol problem, that we have places for these folks to come. And they have a second or third chance at life. And honestly, that's what I believe in recovery, and I believe in rehabilitation, and I believe in helping people, no matter how sick they are or what problem they may have, what drug they may be on. We have to give them a second chance at life. And we want to thank you and Dwayne for all the hard work you do with your staff and everybody in keeping this going, because it's a problem and we all understand it. But by recognizing it, it'll help us deal with it. So with that being said, commissioners, can we come up and give Tina the proclamation? Where would you like us? Let's go over here, Dave. Dwayne, do you want to come up?
Go on,
Come on.
Dwayne.
Come on, Dwayne.
Come on.
You're our leader. Come on. Tina, on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners, we'd like to present this to you in recognition of National Recovery Month for September. On behalf of myself, Commissioner David Ditzler, Commissioner Carol Leggetti. I'd like to present this to you and thank you for your hard work.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Faye.
Thank you.
I think she wants a picture.
Sure, come on.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good.
I'm going back to work.
All right. You are working, you're watching us,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Tina, you want the box?
Sure.
This way you can carry it out.
Yeah, thanks,
Easier.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Tina, maybe you can help Dwayne too. He's trying to recover from becoming a Steeler fan so many years
Oh,
ago.
I knew that
You
was
know,
coming.
he's
I
trying
hate
to.
to tell you, I'm a Steelers fan too.
Oh.
He's taking the black back.
Thank you.
You were not from Sharon, are you? We're both Steelers fans. Okay. Here you want to make a comment?
Oh, because we have a 10:30 staff meeting.
Jerry, I know you'd like us to, you mentioned about making a comment on the potential purchase of the Lordstown plant by Foxconn.
If you want to do
Do you want to
something,
do it here or at the end? It's your pleasure.
We wait till
We'll do
the
it to
end.
the
This
end.
way we
That's
can
fine.
get
Okay,
through
that's
the
fine.
meeting.
Okay. All right. Alrighty then. Well, we'll move into the business portion of our meeting, and I'll ask for approval of previous minutes of board meeting number 37 and approval of bills for payment.
So moved.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Advertisement for bids 1, 2, and 3, and they're all sanitary. And Mr. Genetti.
Good morning, everybody. Number one is the advertisement for the transportation and disposal of domestic wastewater sludge. This is generated at our wastewater treatment plants, and this will be disposed of in 20 cubic yard roll-off containers that are provided by the bidder. Number two is the bid for sodium aluminate solution. This is for phosphorus removal at our Boardman wastewater treatment plant. And number three is the Mahoning County Metropolitan Sewer District air compressor replacement equipment for the Meander wastewater treatment plant in Mineral Ridge.
Okay, thanks, Pat. Motion to approve?
Motion to approve advertisement for bids 1, 2, and 3.
Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes, journal entry number 1,
Motion to approve journal entry number 1.
seconded by Dave. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes, travels 2A building. Mr. Yurceva.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is for approval for travel for our continuing education, our conferences for the remainder of the year. Our annual conference will be in Columbus this year. So that's about it. Thank you.
That was fast.
Jeff, you look like you're getting a little gray there.
You like it?
Oh, you,
It takes a lot of product to get
the
it that
fact that you
color.
still have hair, I appreciate, but they must be beating you a lot these days. I'm telling you.
It's actually been pretty good.
All right. Well, you look slim and trim though, so that's a good thing.
Thank you.
You saying I don't?
I'm saying I don't.
Motion,
All right, thank you. Carol?
motion to approve number 2, travels A.
Second. Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy again?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes. Agreements A through J, and we'll begin with Linda McCullough. Hello.
Letter A is an agreement with the Youngstown Phantoms, just for advertisement on one of the dasher boards in the ice arena for the 2021-2022 season.
Very good. Okay, engineers, Pat.
Commissioners, letter B is an agreement with R&R Incorporated for repairs to vehicle number 40. This was in the estimated amount of $7,568.64, non-general funds. Letter C is an agreement also with R&R Inc. This is repairs to vehicle 48 in the estimated amount of $8,792.63, also non-general funds. Letter D is an agreement with Premier Real Estate This is for purchase of real property needed for the Western Reserve Road widening project. This is the section between Market Street and South Avenue in the amount of $13,530, also non-general funds. And letter E is an agreement with Anthony R. Stellato for the purchase of real property needed for the Western Reserve Road widening project, also between Market and South Avenue in the amount of $5,660, non-general funds.
Pat, any idea when that would get underway, just prospectively?
We're actually in talks with ODOT due to the delays that the railroad is causing with the 5 Points pump station project. We are looking at possibly considering combining the two widening projects on Western Reserve Road, because we currently have the section from Hitchcock to Market, which was supposed to be under construction, currently is delayed. So this is the second phase. We're looking at combining the two to make one bigger project. We think we'll get a better end result. We'll reduce mobilization costs, MOT, and probably get a better product at the end, but it's going to be dependent on ODOT and Federal Highway. So I don't have a good answer yet. It should be 2 years away, but we're going to try to, like I said, combine the two and speed one up and get the other one caught up, if that makes sense.
Great, thanks, Pat. And letter F, OMB, and we have with us Mr. Robin Lees. Welcome, Rob.
Good morning,
Good
Commissioner.
seeing you.
This is an amendment that has to do with an extension of the grant. It's a $22,000 grant with a $22,000 match. It's for COVID response and prevention. We will take care of the grant in the upcoming year. The previous plan apparently fell apart. The manager is going to be hired for this purpose and on another employment. So we'll be working on getting through it within the allowable area.
Thank you. How's things going?
Great, great. Myself and Chief Frost are making strides and working with Anna out there, and everything's been working out very well.
You hit the ground running.
Yes. Very pleased to have
Thanks.
you. Okay, letter G, recycling. Lou.
Morning, Commissioners. Item G is agreements with Quatesville and Beloit for our lease agreements for our drop-off recycling sites. These would be the last two for the year.
Okay, thank you, sir. And sanitary, HINJ.
Commissioners, letter H is an agreement with CT Consultants to provide engineering services for the assembly of the risk and resiliency assessment and emergency response plan for the Jackson-Milton Metropolitan Water District. This is a requirement of the Ohio EPA in the amount of $17,000 non-general funds. Letter I is an agreement with Allmax Software to furnish Operator 10 wastewater data management software in the amount of $1,670 non-general funds. And letter J is an agreement with CT Consultants to provide the engineering services for the phase 2 of the McCartney Road sanitary sewer extension, which is improvement number 498 in the estimated amount of $169,500, also non-general funds. This will take the sanitary sewer from where we stopped near the Purple Cat all the way to the state line.
That's great.
Wow.
We're
That's
stopping
great.
there, right?
Pardon me?
We're stopping there, right? We don't want to cross that line.
We're stopping a foot short.
Good man. And that's where we just have an open ditch and let it go, right?
That can open up a lot of development down the road.
Yeah, and that actually came about through conversation with the EPA and them wanting to assist us in finding funding to help with some of the failing septics in that area. But yeah, it certainly will probably open up the doors for development along 422.
What they were talking about doing, if that was extended, was putting some type of a racino over there on that line. Now, whether that's still,
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
no,
It's
I
in
mean,
Pennsylvania. It doesn't provide Ohio anything.
See here.
And we have one in Austin town, so we don't need any competition.
well, it could create jobs for both Mahoning and Trumbull. I mean, Mahoning and PA, but I wouldn't want to hurt our Racino. And honestly, I don't know if you've ever driven by our Racina. It's packed every day in the afternoon. I can't believe it. I mean, our seniors are there. I've got to say that. I mean, I see the cars coming out as I go to Starbucks. I went, oh my, you know, what?
Frank gotta do something in the daytime.
Righty then.
Hey, just remember, our seniors are only 60 and over. That's all of us here.
Yeah,
No,
you're
not me.
right.
Excluding
Excluding me.
Mr. T.
Thank you. But I'm on my way.
And he's in the wannabe club.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Want to stay where I'm at, but I know that won't happen. But anyways, all right. Motion?
Motion to approve number 3, agreements A through J.
So, second,
Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes, change orders 4A. Linda?
Morning again. Every year we contract with ADRAC for literature distribution of our travel guide on the interstate travel information centers, the rest areas. And the state has closed one of those on I-90 in Ashtabula. It's being rebuilt. So that required us to reduce our contract by $189. So this is a change order deduct because they can't provide services there until the new place is up and running.
Okay, thank you. Motion?
Motion to approve number 4, change orders A.
Second,
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes, resolutions, additions?
Motion to approve number 1, resolutions addition.
Second,
Roll call?
Commissioner Ditzler?
yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes, resolutions A through F. Letter A.
Commissioners, this is a resolution accepting the amounts and rates as determined by Budget Commission and authorizes the necessary tax levies and certifying them to the county auditor.
Thank you. Linda?
One more time. This is a resolution in support of the Mahoning Valley Historical Society's annual Memories of Christmas Past event. They're bringing it back this year after having to cancel last year at the Arms Museum, where the museum is beautifully decorated in vintage holiday decor. So we want to support that as it makes its return in 2021.
Thank you.
Linda, is that part of an ad book that they're doing, or is that
No,
just?
this is a room sponsorship.
So on it, it'll just be like from the Convention of Visitors.
Correct.
Dave Anthony.
Sponsorship, room
Mahoning County
sponsorship by
Commissioners.
Mahoning County Convention of Visitors here.
Good. Thank you.
Okay,
I'll ask her.
Karen, is Karen gonna do the next one? Karen, you Haley?
Morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
There she is.
Here I am. I'm standing in for Diane today, Diane Fry, the dog warden. She couldn't be with us today. This is a resolution approving the appointment of a part-time kennel canvasser. And then I will do D as well. This is a resolution accepting the collective bargaining agreement with AFSCME Local 1156 that covers 21 employees in our facilities department. Thank you.
Thank you. And letter D. What's Jimmy?
No, there's Audrey.
You're on E now, not D, correct?
E and
Oh,
L.
she did both? Oh,
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, that was quick. All right, welcome, Ms. Morales.
Okay. good
It's all
morning.
yours.
Real good, Commissioners. Good morning. Letter E is a resolution approving the appointment of 1 administrative assistant for the director. Letter F, Job and Family Services, resolution approving the biennial prevention, retention, and contingency.
Okay, thank you. And a motion?
Motion to approve number 2, resolutions A through F.
Second. Roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficante?
Yes, and for the good of the order, any elected officials or department heads care to comment?
Very silent.
Nobody? Lou, anything? Okay,
Just quickly, we do have our hazardous waste collection event coming up this Saturday at the Campfield Fairgrounds. So if you have any of that in your house, coming out 93 at the Campfield Fairgrounds, gate 9, check our website for restrictions.
all righty. Anybody else? Carol or Dave?
No, I just, I don't know, are we gonna comment on Wardstown now, or do you wanna wait? You know, I really have only a couple of things to say about that. And as reading and talking to some of Sheriff Brown's staff, you know, I just believe that he is really a good supporter of trying to find help for the Lordstown plant to stay solid in the valley, and trying to work on getting the agreements and working with other senators as well as some of the congressmen to come up with a plan that brings in more private dollars to help sustain. I think he's done a great job to actually say, I know what they're doing. I really don't know that anybody really knows that, but that's my opinion on that one. I hope they find somebody. I'll pass it down, Anthony.
Well, I mean, I think that any potential opportunity that's generated in the Lordstown facility is a great opportunity for the entire valley. You know, we've, it's been a disappointing time since we lost the Lordstown facility as a car manufacturer and automotive manufacturer, you know, in our valley since 1966. And a lot of people have been displaced. A lot of families have had to move all over the United States to keep their employment, their jobs. My friends are in, Texas, they're in Bowling Green, Kentucky, they're in Toledo. They're all over the place, and they're displaced, from their jobs, from their families, from their homes. So if there's an opportunity to do something different here, to create, options for our young people and for adults that have lost their livelihood locally. I'm very cautiously optimistic. Foxconn, who is a company that's Taiwanese, and their claim to fame is the largest manufacturer of the Apple iPhone on behalf of Apple. Now they're trying to get into the EV, the electric vehicle market. They're rumored to be interested in partnering with Lordstown Motors to come into this facility. For what reason or for what amount, we really don't know. They also committed to going into Wisconsin and investing $10 billion, and that fell through. So, if there's an announcement made that assists Lordstown Motors, assists the valley, and assists, our local workers, I'm all for it. And, hopefully that we can participate in some way, shape, or form, possibly with any type of assistance from the state and the federal government to do that if it's bringing opportunity. But, until something concrete materializes from either Foxconn or Lordstown Motors, then we'll just remain cautiously optimistic and hopeful.
Yeah, I agree with Dave and with Carol. Here's another opportunity. It wasn't an opportunity denied, it was an opportunity gained. And I don't see in the future the electronics market shrinking at all. And I look at it expanding. And when you look at a company like Foxconn that we just heard about making the iPhone, for Apple, they are in the electronics business. So merging into the electric vehicle market probably would make a lot of sense to them. And I see this opportunity as them diversifying our job market here in the automotive centric area with respect to making electric cars. And it can diversify this entire area with technology and maybe even tying it into Youngstown State University and tie it into Kent State University with respect to that program. I don't know anything personally about the Taiwanese company. Obviously, they have a lot of cash. There was a lot of investors in this last deal that got hurt with the endurance and the old regime. Now somebody's coming in with a lot of money. And when you have a lot of money, you can really start producing a product. And it seems like they have the research down on what they need to do. So if we can retain jobs, save jobs, and expand jobs here and become, continue to be the electric Volt Valley with their assistance, putting cash in here, I'm definitely all for it. So that remains to be seen. Some of the company people have not really made any public statements. I know the purchase deal is supposedly in progress. So let's wait and see what happens, but that's how I see this as an opportunity for the area. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
No?
Thanks, yeah.
All righty. Well, with that being said, motion,
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
roll call.
Commissioner Ditzler?
Yes.
Commissioner Remedy Agati?
Yes.
Commissioner Trafficant?
Yes, thank you.
And wouldn't
So
it be
Linda, I'm
nice-
going to see
Wouldn't it be nice if we could
Frankie
get